Good day, sir. Good day, everyone. My report is all about differentiated instruction. So, what comes to your mind if you read or heard the word differentiated instruction? Well, let's talk about it later. First, we will talk about who is the pioneer or the author of or who created the differentiated instruction. She is Carol Ann Tomlinson. She is an author and teacher regarded as a pioneer of differentiated instruction. She described the differentiated instruction as a way of thinking about teaching which suggests that we teach with an eye on the student. She emphasizes 4 key pillars of differentiated instruction. These are content, process, product, and learning environment. The model of differentiation is very multi-faced, but it can be boiled down to 3 students' needs which call for differentiating instruction. These are student readiness, students' interest, and students' learning style. Why differentiated instruction? Classrooms are filled with students who have different needs, come from different educational backgrounds, have different attention spans and interests, have different language abilities, have different cultural backgrounds. These are the students that you will encounter in a classroom when you teach. So what is differentiated instruction? It means teaching the same material to all students using variety of instructional strategies. It helps the teacher cater their learners behind of their differences, and the teacher will able to think creatively on how to teach them considering their differences. So, differentiated instruction is the strategy of a teacher on how to teach on students with different learning modality or different interests. Because learners' interest is the fundamental factor in teaching. So, why differentiated instruction important? It is important because it allows to give students the support they need instead of lumping them together in one big group, and smaller groups make it easier to see who has mastered the lesson goals and have the skills to move on. As a teacher, you need to keep an eye to the students who are fast learner and who are slow learners, because that is how you identify what strategies you will use for their interest for them to learn. Next is, what are the benefits of differentiated instruction? Differentiated instruction is beneficial because it helps educator connect with different learning styles and gives space with learning objectives. Through differentiated instruction, you will know what are the weaknesses and strengths of the students in terms of learning. With that, you will know the activities that will suit in their interest. Differentiated instruction has 4 key pillars: content, process, product, and learning environment. First up is content. This is what students need to learn or how the student will get access to the information. Examples are using reading materials, putting text materials on tape or visual aids, using spelling or vocabulary list at readiness levels of students. Video presentations, one of material that we will be using to caught the attention or the interest of the students. Next is process. Activities which the student engages in order to make sense of the content. Example, providing interest centers that encourage students to explore subsets of the class topic that interest them, using tiered activities through which all learners work with the same important understanding and skills but proceed with different levels of support, challenge, or complexity. Next is product. This includes the different types of assessments and projects or any activity that allow class creativity and they will come up with their own ideas. Examples: using rubrics that match and extend students' varied skills level, allowing students to work alone or in a small group on their products, giving students option on how to express required learning. And lastly is learning environment. Classroom environment affects learning. Changing physical things in the classroom can change the routines and habits. Examples: setting clear guidelines for independent works that matches individuals' needs, providing materials that reflects a variety of cultures and home settings. One of the strategy of the teacher is to make the students comfortable in the classroom for their better learning. So, in this learning environment, the classroom has big impact on the students' learning because if they are distracted with the classroom, they will not learn. Unless the classroom is very comfortable, they will learn more and learning is effective.